Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cropper here. I've been watching some videos about the British National Party, BNP, and they say that they are the party for Britain and that they want Britain back or whatever. And then I saw this guy standing in front of an old football stadium, and he says, "We're going to show you," this is Southwest Wales or Western Wales or something. He says, "I'm about to show you some footage just up the street from this stadium here, and what you're about to see is horrific." Then they drive down that street in a car with a camera on the sidewalk, and probably 50, 60, 70% of the people are black or dark colored, and in there is 10, 20, 30% white people, British, right? And the guy in the car is commenting to the camera. He says, "This isn't our country anymore. It's not our country anymore." Well, I am completely. I'm very glad that they are waking up. That there's someone waking up in Britain. But it's sad that they think that the way to solve all this is to stop immigration or reverse immigration. If they think that immigration is the problem, then they are just part of the problem. Immigration's not a problem. Immigration created the great superpower of the world known as the United States. The problem is not people coming to your country. The problem is what you do with them when they get there. Do you let them say, do, and believe anything they want, as Britain has done? Yeah, that's a bad way to go about it. Or do you hold them responsible for their own lives and punish them if they hurt other people? It's not what Britain chooses to do. Britain chooses to let young thugs go instead of punishing them because they're underprivileged and they're poor, and you wouldn't want to be racist and put someone in jail who isn't committing crimes for any fault of his own. It's just because that's the part of town he happened to be born in or whatever. In America, you may cry a little bit, say, "Oh, it's sad that this 18-year-old is going to prison," but you can't put him back on the street, not when he's stabbing people. They don't mind it in Britain, and they're reaping what they sow. But the way to do away with that is not to start looking at people's skin color. If you want thugs, real thugs, the stuff going on right now in Britain is nothing. Real thuggery is done by blank white Germans and blank white Russians. I mean blank white, totally white. There's not even a Negro in the woodpile, as the saying used to go. And it's not the word Negro that was used in that saying. Not even in the woodpile. Real white Russian stock and white German stock can be real thugs. And it is absolutely ridiculous to think that the amount of pigment in the skin is the measure of a person's worth. If that were true, then the United States would be in real trouble. In the neighborhood I live in, you would see a lot less white people than in the particular video I just watched. Let me get the name of it. The video is called BNP, The True Face of Integration, or Immigration, pardon me. The True Face of Immigration. If you want to know the true face of immigration, look at any city in the United States of America. Any city. That's what immigration can be for you, ladies and gentlemen, of Britain or wherever you are. Immigration's not an issue. Freedom's the issue. Stopping immigration won't save you from anything. You can have zero immigration and elect a dictator and you'll all be screwed. You can have open immigration, massive amounts of immigration, and as long as you have a free country where people aren't allowed to harm other people, you end up with a free society. It just doesn't matter where people come from. It just doesn't matter. So that's my view on the BNP. I'm glad someone's waking up over there in Britain, but it is like Alice in Wonderland. They are all topsy-turvy. They've got the people fighting for Britain are openly racist, and then there's these other clowns going around trying to seek out racism, and they infiltrate the police, and they have secret cameras, and they this guy was actually recruited into the police, and he was in there for 2 years, and they got all this footage of policemen talking about how, oh, I hate Pakis, and, you know, Pakis aren't Brits, I don't care where they're born, and stuff like that. And they call that racism. But they don't call it racism when the Pakistanis say behead anyone who's not Muslim, behead anyone who doesn't believe in Islam. They don't, yeah, no, that's not racist. The only people who could be racist are white people. That's not a ticket to anywhere but hell. And the British National Party's attitude of let's round up everyone with a certain amount of skin pigment, that's not a ticket to anywhere but hell. And you guys are on a fast train to hell. And you better figure out freedom real fast, real fast. Take it from your throwaway rascal rebel son here in the United States. Freedom's the road. Immigration doesn't matter. You can have all the immigrants in the world. Or not that many, but you can have a lot of immigration. Lots and lots of it. And end up no worse off than the United States if you handle them with freedom instead of with the kitten gloves of multiculturalism and say, oh, please, we respect your culture, don't quit doing what you did in Pakistan, keep on being Muslim, keep on doing your religion. In America we say, do whatever the hell you want, but if you stab somebody, you're going to prison. That's the attitude you've got to take. Defend rights, not Britain.